Right, some development. Also, 6 human rights groups now claim that 27 people are still missing 3 months after the Occupy Parliament protests organized by the Gen Z on the 25th of June. Now, this is based on research done by the organizations, which include Amnesty International Kenya Chapter, the Law Society of Kenya, Defenders Coalition, IMLU and Medics for Kenya. The report goes further to claim that over 300 persons were illegally detained that day, while 13 people are said to have disappeared without a trace. Our reporter Vera Mora reads through that report.
The report released by the rights group says on the day of Occupy Parliament protest, researchers counted at least 45 shots fired within 56 seconds. The report says evidence in their possession confirms that Kenyan police unlawfully used lethal weapons, with 3 eyewitnesses saying they saw at least 6 bodies of protesters who they believed had been shot dead.
Most of them had their hands up, likely to indicate they were unarmed. Men dressed in civilian clothes responded by firing shots.
The report further says that over 300 persons were illegally detained that day, while 13 people disappeared and an additional 23 people went missing within 7 days of the Gen Z protests. According to the report, Medics managing medical camps said they treated at least 300 people, including 4 police officers.
Injuries included lacerations, breathing issues related to the inhalation of tear gas, itching from chemical irritants in the water shot from, at times at high pressure, and serious injuries as a result of impact from a range of less lethal weapons.
By end of August, LSK had documented that 72 people had been abducted. Throughout the protest, 67 people went missing. 40 were accounted for, but 27 people are still missing.
The Kitengela 3, we hope, will be a tipping point in terms of the practice of essentially abducting and disappearing Kenyan citizens for merely expressing themselves and merely expressing the right to protest.
The rights groups accused the police of violating a number of articles in the Constitution, including Section 10 of the National Police Service Act. This is where police hid their faces, not identifiable by their service numbers, and group of men also were caught on camera wearing civilian clothes, carrying weapons and riding in unmarked vehicles. They also accused police of violating Article 49 of the Constitution, which protects the right of arrested persons.
International human rights standards require police to be uniformed and have identifying markers.
Amnesty International is now calling for the setup of a judicial commission of inquiry to investigate the rights abuses and missing persons.
We have to call for accountability and the prosecution of all officers who have committed crimes.
The report was based on interviews with 23 eyewitnesses, lawyers and medical professionals, and analysis from over 45 videos and 100 photographs taken in Nairobi on 25th of June 2024. Vera Mora, KTN News, Nairobi.
The police need to do something